Arambo wins again. Set piece again, ole ole. Set piece again, ole ole. Nah, I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Arsenal fans, calm down. Calm down. Man, I don't even know what to say, guys. Arsenal are looking like a team that cannot be beat. So it doesn't matter whether they score set piece, which is a perfectly legal goal. It's not a crime to score set piece. I think people are just picking on them and bantering them because of this. They score a lot of goals through set piece. But they look very formidable. I'm not gonna lie. Defensively, they look sound. Obviously, they considered a goal against Inter Milan. But Arsenal they don't look like they can be beat. And if you're gonna beat them, you better come prepared. You're not going to get it easy. This is not the same old Arsenal team. This is not the same fragile-minded team that once you score a goal back or once you equalize, they don't know what's happening. This team that I saw, they were formidable. At the back, going forward, they know how to contain the game. They know how to hold off a little bit, take the pace out of the game, control it, and then they know how to again, the counters. They're really good. Arsenal are a very good team, and you can't deny it. No matter how much rival fans want to banter, you can say all you want to say, but Arsenal very formidable against. So this is guys, welcome. I'm not happy. I cannot be happy for Arsenal. Sorry. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I can't be happy for Arsenal. So guys, welcome to the Goal Line Conversation TV episode here on the UEFA Champions League match day 1. This is a reaction to the Arsenal versus Inter Milan game, or Inter Milan versus Arsenal game, because it was played in San Siro. Arsenal won 3-1. And I watched the match, and honestly, my mindset when I wanted to go watch the match versus what I saw in the game was different, because I thought it was going to be a defensive fest. It was going to be a boring game, just people just pinging balls up and down, because it's one defensive-minded team versus a team that they are very defensively they're very defensively sound, which is Arsenal. But at the same time, attacking wise, they've not really been on it for the past couple of games. So it was like a team that is not great offensively versus a team that banks more on their defensive prowess versus. So it just kind of, when you have that kind of mindset going into the game, you're like, I really don't know if I want to watch this. They're only very lucky. They're lucky because there was no any blockbuster game that went on during the week. But I joke. I can. The game was actually very interesting. Arsenal played phenomenal. Gabriel Jesus back on the scoring sheet, scored 2 goals. And honestly speaking, he was started. When I saw the lineup, I was like, oh, Gyökeres benched. Rightly so, because honestly speaking, Gyökeres starting has not really yielded anything over the past couple of games. So when I saw Gabriel Jesus starting up front, I was like, nice, decent change. I was trying to see what's happening. But Gabriel Jesus looks sharp. I'm happy for him. He's been out injured for a while. So him coming back, scoring a goal, I think he has about 5 goals in the past 3 matches. So really, really excited for Gabriel Jesus to be back on the scoring sheet and also back as a starting player or starting team member. Watching that game was really it was a game of who would go first. And once Arsenal did not take any time, they were on the offensive foot from the jump. And immediately they scored a goal very early on. Inter Milan later replied. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's just going to be a draw. I was like, I bet it was going to be a 1-1 draw. But Arsenal said, no, we got more for you. And they scored a goal through a set piece, rightfully so, very perfectly legal. They scored a goal again. Jesus on the other end of it. They have mastered this set piece thing. Who talks them? Anyway, Arsenal scored that set piece goal. Beautiful goal, by the way. Crossed from the back post over to Jesus in the middle. Inter Milan, the amount of goals they were scoring Inter Milan, I was like, this is not the Inter Milan that I know. It has never been, since Inzaghi left anyway, it has not been Team Inter Milan. But they scored 2-1, and then Inter Milan were pushing, Prague, they were trying to come back, and Arsenal was just controlling the game. And then probably at the 78th minute, boom, a great pass from Martinelli, Trivela, Gyökeres tried to chase the ball. Saka gets in front of him. Well, Gyökeres loses the ball. Saka tries to get it, and then Saka inadvertently assists Gyökeres. So are we back now? Gyökeres and Saka, are we now friends? I saw you guys all go. So all this conspiracy theory of you guys not passing to each other, let it die. Because Saka got an early chance on his weak foot. could have crossed to Gyökeres once Gyökeres came in. Saka decides to shoot. Saka needs to actually pass more because I feel like he's trying to force this his goal. He understands that he has a goal drought, and I think he's trying to force it too much. Just let it come to you. A game like that, just pass it. It's easier for you to pass it than for you to shoot because you shooting it, you just shot it straight to the keeper. And honestly speaking, I know there's a lot of like rumors about people not being happy and whatnot, and people actually going to Saka's page. Like, just calm it, but guys, like that's ludicrous. Your team is doing well. They haven't lost. You can count the amount of games that they've lost on your one finger. They are keeping clean sheets. They are very defensively strong, and a couple of your attacking players are not yet clicking. But you are still doing well in all competitions. So why the infighting? I don't understand it. But I do still think that Saka sometimes needs to just be unselfish and actually play Gyökeres, because that's one of the reasons why Gyökeres was benched out of that game, was because of his poor form. And his poor form is because he's not getting the ball. Even though, on the other hand, Gyökeres, you don't used to help your matter, because the one time that you had one-on-one against Nottingham Forest, use your body well, finish the chances, you are playing it straight to the keeper. So sometimes when you feel like the wingers don't trust Gyökeres, at the same time you are like, maybe they have a point. I'm just saying. Anyway, Arsenal fans, let me know. Are you feeling excited about going through? You look like probably one of the strongest teams to make it through to make it past the round of 16 and some of the knockout stages. Let me know how you're feeling. How confident are you feeling? Do you think this whole Saka Gyökeres thing is just people trying to create clickbait or whatnot? Let me know, guys, what you think. And we'll catch you again on the next episode. And watch out for more content such as this. So like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Hype, guys. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support, your comments. I do see your comments. I like to respond to them. Even if I heart them, if I put a response to it, please continue to comment on the videos. I do love the fact that we're engaging. So kudos to you guys who are subscribing and also engaging on the content. All right. Peace out, guys. I'll catch you again on the next episode. Peace.